There you go. Now we're good.
Hey, here we go. Now we're good. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Arcana Check. My name's Zero, of course, as always. We are back here, Storm King's Thunder, Session 6. How is everybody?
Pretty good. A little tired, but I'm alright.
I feel like that's the genuine, the general feeling is a little tired.
Yeah, welcome to
I get it.
2025.
I would like to go ahead and begin by just stating I apologize if I'm not up to my usual self with DMing. I am clogged up to everything in my face. I'm very congested right now. I'm going to be spending this entire session standing because if I sit down, this nostril will completely shut. I am going to the doctor to figure out what's going on, but we will see what happens. Anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way for now. All right, time for everyone's favorite segment. Let's go around the room, introduce yourselves, introduce your character. Maybe this week we finally got it down. I doubt it.
I'm Ignis Blackthorn, also known as Jedi Joker 93.
That's a good start.
I'm Silas Shadowbane, also known as Anthony.
I'm Geek, or everyone's least favorite warlock, Astreus.
I'm everybody's favorite short person, dwarf, barbarian, Thrin, also known as Wonder.
I'm Raquel Brackle, most people, and I play Aliven.
Good
Nailed it.
fucking job, team. Everyone gets inspiration.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gonna need
Wait,
that
actually?
for when I inevitably roll
Yes,
shitty.
100%. You all actually did something as a team correctly. Good job.
Nice.
Don't worry, we'll
DM.
fuck that up shortly. Don't you worry.
I'm sure we're gonna do it.
Oh, gosh. All right. So, last session, you guys dealt with the guards, the thief, Tholzar, and the returning, the general. I have his name. Harthos.
No.
Harthos. Killed a couple Cambions, and in the process, Ignis got shot with a bunch of arrows.
Yeah.
And afterward, it was kind of a very awkward and tense situation as the city guards, Harthos, all kicked you guys out. Not really blaming you for everything, but also kind of blaming you for everything. As you guys went about your way, it began to rain a little bit, and you guys found yourselves around a tower. Those look to be like some kind of an older, kind of a ran-down watchtower, maybe something of the old war. But you also got the sickly sweet scent of sweets and meats. And upon further investigation, you ran into TODM, who came trying to figure out lyrics to a song as you all were investigating this tower. And upon further conversation, he revealed that he has two partners in the bottom of this tower. And once more, further investigation, you also met Nadell Leafmantle, a halfling woman. Let me also amend myself here. Tio is a human male. And upon further investigations, you were also introduced to Harshnag, the Frost Giant. These three had been traveling together for a bit. We had good eats, good sleeps. Ignis found out that his mother was a giant, so that in turn, I guess, makes him half giant. Silas found out some interesting information about his family. And Astreus got some interesting meet and greets with some of his family members.
We still don't know anything that happened, except for I caused the giant pain.
Yes, because
That's what it's like being in my head.
The big voice that has been haunting you guys for the better half of a year came out, and said some spooky shit. I don't remember what he said. But it was something like the past will always haunt you or something. It was some really cryptic and something really spooky. And upon conversations with Harshnag and the other two, you guys found out that the spine of the world is where you guys need to head, because Harshnag knows a temple there to where he can speak to what is known as the Oracle, to where he can finally maybe get some information on what is happening. You guys woke up, come outside. Nadell and Harshnag are discussing, looking at the sky, trying to figure out the best route. And that is where we have picked back up. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, what will you all do?
Well, we seem to know where we're going. Right? Follow the giant?
Follow the giant.
Yep.
It will be about 2-day travel to
Throat.
spine of the world. I want to call it the throat of the world, but that is a Skyrim reference.
Yep.
So I can't call it that.
It also just sounds really inappropriate.
Well, we don't talk about that.
Bro's trying to
didn't
go
know
to the
that
throat.
reference, so
I don't
that's where
know.
my
I
mind
don't know.
went.
I don't know.
Look. It is
I'll
a
raise-
Skyrim thing.
I'll raise my hand. Hey, is it 2 days travel with your legs or 2 days travels with short legs?
Well, I have long, big legs, but I don't walk very fast. I'm used to traveling with, and then he'll just kind of point at Nadell, who is a halfling. She's not a whole
Right.
lot taller than you, Thren. If at all.
I'm a fairly tall dwarf.
Like she's probably not taller than you at all.
I'm 5'5", so I'm like almost. I'm technically not even a dwarf, but
Oh, jeez.
I'm a dwarf.
Right.
So here's a question: compared to like all of us, he's pretty massive, right?
Yeah. So the size chart should still be
Yeah. So
at the top.
my
of our
question
chat
is like,
here.
how big are his like shoulders? Can we like chill on the top of his shoulders and he'll walk us to where we need to go?
He's quite that big.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's like Iron Giant big.
Yeah, that's where my mind went.
I mean, an average frost giant is 21 feet tall. I think I said he was about 16 because he's not a fully sized frost giant.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably say no on the
Alright.
carrying on the shoulders. One or two of
Gotcha.
you, probably.
Gotcha.
But
I prefer the walk anyway.
well,
I just don't like stairs.
well, there will be stairs at the temple. Be prepared for that.
Damn it.
Apologies. But if you are all ready, it will be a not very fun journey because Spine of the World is kind of cold. So we may need to stop and get you guys some winter wear. Winter wear.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Did I get a picture of the map? I thought I did. I know I have a picture, just to kind of give you guys an idea. It's here somewhere.
I mean, I'm kind of used to it because I come from the cold, but
Yeah.
Thrin comes
Oh,
from the
it's
cold.
too big to put in there. Oh, fucking course. All right. Un memento, please.
that's what she said.
Do you have nitro?
I don't know if I know what that means.
Discord
Discord
Nitro
Nitro.
would allow you to send larger files.
If you send it
Oh.
to me, I could send it to the chat. I have nitro.
Well, I can't send it to the chat, so I don't know how I'd be able to send it to you.
Messenger. Text messages.
It's fine. I've already taken a screenshot of it and putting it in the Discord now.
Trying to help.
No, you're good. I appreciate the help. I don't know how the quality is going to be now since I took a screenshot of it, but if it's poo-poo, let me know. I will,
Fine.
I will amend it.
Good enough.
Really, all you guys need to be able to see is you're currently just outside of Yartar, heading up to the spine of the world. So, but have no fear, Harshnag knows the path. But I guess the main point I was trying to get across here was what town? I have too many things open. There we go.
I finally saw a full map of the entire, like, what is it? Toral? What is this? What is the full world called of D&D? It's so funny because it makes you realize that the Sword Coast, where everything takes place, is like the size of California.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty crazy.
It's so funny.
Where the hell is Yartar on this? There you are. And there you are. Cool. Okay. Okay. I just had to get an idea of what the town was called and all that nonsense. But alright, you guys start trekking. Harshnag leads you, and on the way, Tio busts out his rather large-looking lute and just starts jamming a song. He's like, if you guys don't mind.
Hey, don't bother me none.
Maybe one of you could help me get these words right, too. He just starts kind of jingling a little bit on the lute. So I'm going to roll a couple d20s here. It's going to determine what exactly is going to happen on these travel days. If there's anything you guys would like to do, character-wise, to each other-wise, conversational, you may now have the time. Also, if there's anything for Tio, Nadell, or Harshnag.
I would like to cry. That's a free action, right?
That is definitely a free action, sir. I will allow it. It's always a free action.
That needs to be a shirt.
All right,
I was
make
muted,
it.
my bad.
I'll pay for it. Make it.
There we go. That's what we need right there. Cool. Okay. So nothing. Everyone's just kind of hanging out while we're walking.
I guess.
Yeah. I'll be like whistling along with that bard or whatever.
Okay.
I'm lost in my own head because I'm too confused over the little fire vision thing.
Yeah, and Astraeus, I will say every now and then you do see Harshnag just kind of like gripping his hand slightly. Just kind of giving it like an odd look as he just kind of like... Harshnag's a very quiet giant. He's just staring out into the distance. Like, from where you guys are at, you guys can see the spine of the world. I mean, it is a giant mountain range. Snowy at the top. It looks gorgeous. But yeah, every once in a while, Astraeus, you do see him kind of grip his hand a little bit.
Trying to make me feel bad. Bastard.
Hey,
Do I hear?
Thread, right?
I
Hey, man. So, you seem like a really good poet. Can I maybe, like, throw a couple words off you, see what you think?
I guess.
Well, I saw the ring on your finger, so you're clearly married. So obviously you know some kind of good words. He'll kind of, like, elbow you a little bit.
No, it was not talk that got me married. I'll wink at him.
He's like, I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna write a song just for you. But all right, how's this? and he'll just kind of start jamming a little bit. I'm thinking like something like should have been dead on a Monday. Should have been dead all day. I can't get the words right. Maybe should have been dead on a Tuesday. My head banging?
I'll
Because it's hurting?
I'll like kind of like look over at the halfling
Nadell.
like lock eyes with her and be like, give her a concerned look.
She'll give you like this like yeah. T.O. Yes, Nadell. Maybe we give it a break. Oh, the loot. Yes, the loot. Right, of course. Silly me.
Well, and I'll be like, oh god.
And he busts out a little wooden flute and he starts jamming on that.
Well, he's just not talking now, but yeah, I'll just be like, well, I perhaps I can help you, when you actually have a theme behind the song. Oh my god.
I don't know about that.
Seems like
Yeah.
a family feud.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we've got 2 days of travel. I'll come up with something.
Trust me, you'll hang with us long enough, you'll have plenty of stuff to sing about. Good and bad.
I only imagine so. I can't write to add in my book
If-
about you guys too.
If you survive.
Well,
And I'll kind of chuckle a little bit, like walk past him.
he'll kind of like scratch his head a little bit. He's kidding, right, Nadell? We're gonna survive, right? Harshnag will turn his head, look at the two of them. Relax. You've got me.
We
You
have
were
a
gonna
hole.
say something before I cut you off, though, Brackle.
I was just gonna ask if I hear anything as we're traveling.
Roll me d20.
Six.
6.
16.
16. Oh, I was reading the wrong one. Fuck. I mean, that's better. Yeah. You receive, as you guys are walking, Elira, you see a astral raven appear. Pure black, with an almost black aura around it. It seems to fly, almost like it's coming directly at you.
It's got 3 eyes.
And as it keeps coming down, it shoots directly up, right in front of you. And you see a feather fall. What do you do?
Back. I don't hear anything with it. Nothing. Just the feather.
You hear a ah. That's about it. Can't wait to hear that on the
Okay.
video.
It was funny because like it was, you know how crows actually echo and stuff.
Yeah.
You are too
Yeah.
far from your mic to be trying to talk, man. Wonder.
I heard him.
Yeah, but he kept cutting out.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm trying to help him.
But Brack, what do you do?
I I mean, it's just a fucking fake feather. I don't really do anything.
So you just let the astral feather fall?
Oh, I mean, I'll try to catch it, but it doesn't exist.
Okay. So you put out your hands, you catch it, and in a moment, you see everything go white. And then black. And a figure appears in front of you. What is it you need, my child? You have a question?
And are we going the right way? What I'm supposed to be doing?
It seems the giant leading you is on the correct path. You'll run into some troubles coming soon. Watch the ceiling. You come back and you're on the trail.
Okay.
Okay. And if that's nothing from anybody else?
I have a question for the for Harshnag. Hey, big guy, how old are you? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh no, it's quite all right. I'm gonna see what the book says. The book doesn't tell me shit. Honestly, Ignis, I stopped keeping track a long while ago, but I know when I found the Dell and Tio, 120, I believe, was what I had told them.
Okay.
And it sounded pretty right.
So, I don't know what that converts to dragon or giant age, but me personally, I'm 23 as a dragon. I was born 23 years ago. That would be carry the one 3,400 human years ago. My question to you is there any chance you might have knew my mother or my father? Maybe to like let me know how my mother was. I know you helped me with the fire thing, but
Right.
I was wondering
Well,
if you might have known them personally.
I don't believe I knew. I don't believe I knew either of them. I try to remember faces the best I can, and, well, it gets a little fuzzy. I see so many in my life, but, I will meditate on this, and perhaps we can revisit the flame and see if there are more answers for you.
I'm gonna like reach into like I'm assuming I have like a belt thing in my barbarian armor. I'm gonna reach into the belt, pull out a picture of my father. Does this guy look familiar to you?
He'll, like, it's like a regular small picture.
Yeah, it's like a wallet size.
He'll go to grab it, and it's like grabbing an itty bitty little, and he'll. It's like that picture of Ken Jeong. I think it's from The Office. No, not The Office. Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
It's hard to make out any features in this very tiny character. Character?
Caricature.
There you go.
Yeah.
He'll give it back. Allow me, like I said, to meditate on this.
All right.
We'll I will see
revisit
what
this.
I know. Yes.
All right. Thank you. That's it.
As he's talking and says the That's 3,400 in human years or whatever. I'm gonna lean over to Thren and just. Is he fucking stupid?
I
just
try
did
not
the
to
math.
ask.
I just did the math on a calculator. Dragonborn to human years. Just did the math.
Dragonborns only live 80 human years. Years are the same across the board. It's not. Where did you get your numbers?
Google.
Did you trust the Google AI thing that has never been right about a single thing ever?
I went to Reddit.
I think you found dragons, not dragonborns. Because in the
That
book,
might
they
be the
live
case.
80 years.
That might be the case.
Dragonborns live 80 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, moving along. We all know I'm dumb. Come on.
I just try not to ask.
that's fair.
Go fuck yourself.
Who's the dragon trying to
What?
fight now?
You lots are very aggressive. It's a wonder you've all survived this long.
Well, he's the aggressive one, and he keeps dying. So
You guys treat me like I'm a duck. Come on, man.
walks like a duck,
Very-
talks like a duck, probably a fucking duck.
It's a chicken.
I mean,
Chicken jockey. Sorry.
Can I stab Ignis?
You could certainly
Certainly
try.
Jinx. But the travel goes by pretty quickly. It feels like you see the sun goes by pretty quick. You guys are keeping each other pretty well conversed, entertained, whatnot. The sun goes down. It gets to be night. Yeah, it's like that. At my favorite time of night. Everyone knows. Harshnag looks back to you all. Do we wish to stop and make camp? At this point, he'll turn. It's about a day. Now, I can keep going, but I don't get as tired as most of you with short legs. No offense.
none taken.
Do we want to go a little farther so we can reach the mountain before nightfall tomorrow? Go so we can get there
Hey,
midday.
cold. It will get cold, and we are just a little bit. And we are just a little bit outside of Mirabar. I know of a place where you guys can get some winter clothing.
Head to
If you
Mirabar
need it.
then?
The Mirabar.
Just a little bit more up the road.
Lead the way, big guy.
Hashtag. Yes. Yes, Tio. You think you could put me on your shoulders, big guy? I'll play you a lovely tune. You see him reach down reluctantly, pick him up, and just kind of sit him on his shoulder. All right.
He's all hanging onto his ear.
Pretty much. You guys travel a little bit more, and you come into the city of Mirabar. Give me 1 second here. What are these websites, bro? Holy, that's... Wow, okay. That's a big-ass map. There we go. Blah, blah, blah.
No shit.
So that is
Holy
Mirabar. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than I thought, but it's fine. So we'll say you guys are coming into the south end, right over that bridge, right over the river, and in order to get to the every single time to the spine of the world, you're gonna want to take the bridge on the western side of the map. But obviously that can be discussed tomorrow when we get ready to travel. But you'll see Harshnag lead you all to the gate, and some guards see Harshnag and you all coming, and they kind of... Harshnag will put up his hands slowly. You all may want to proceed into the town. I haven't been here in a while, and talks of giants haven't exactly been very, how do you say, good. You see him put down Tio. Tio, look at you. Hold on. Hold on. Tio will strut over, go up to the guards, and you'll just kind of be a little ways away. You can't really hear him, but you see one of the guards is just hand on a spear, not taking his eyes off Harshnag. You'll see Tio just over here, just... He'll point at each of you. He'll point at you and Astraeus and just be like, holy. He'll point at Thren, just... He'll point at Ignis. He'll walk back over to all of you. Yeah, Harshnag's not allowed in. It's okay. I will make my way around through the river, and I will meet you all tomorrow morning on the western side of town. Go get your clothing, go get food, get rest. You'll need it for tomorrow. And I'll see you all in the morning. You'll see Harshnag begin to work his way through the forest. Nadell will walk up to the guards, I assume with a lot of you. She'll look at one of the guards and she'll, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not that tall. Come here. He'll lean down. She'll grab him by the nape, or the
Gruff.
The gruff, sure. The collar, pull him in. You know, I'm really, really, really sick of you people coming after my friend. Okay? Did you see him coming up with a boulder? Smashing it through your gate? If Harshnag wanted to, you'd both be dead. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to, you'd both be dead. She'll shove him off. Now open the fucking gate.
Open the gate.
Open the gate! It's the smartest thing you've done. Probably all week, right? Good job. Dumb shit. You got something on your boot. Tio will walk up behind
So
her.
aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah. You heard her. You got something on your boot there, dumb shit. You'll see him walk up real quick behind Nadell.
Run away.
Oh. We're gonna get run out of this town too.
I've been run out of so many towns, Thren. It's no biggie. We'll be here less than 12 hours. I just need to get some grub, some rest, maybe find me a big, strong orc for the night, and we are chilling, okay?
Wow.
Hey,
I learned a lot about each other here.
I know what I like, okay? Give me a break. Look, it's been a long few weeks, okay? And I'm
You
sorry,
know what?
Harshnag, I don't really
Yeah.
like him that way, okay?
It's
all right.
fine. It's fine. I get it. I get it. Trust me.
Okay,
I do.
okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little on edge. They don't let my friend in here. And then all of a sudden they're like, no offense, but then there's you guys, and now Harshnag's apparently all about going to the... Again, I said no disrespect. But now all of a sudden we're going to the spine of the world for some fucking reason. It's gonna get cold.
Save the
I
world
don't
again.
like the cold. Yeah, save the world. Yeah, and like that's awesome. Look,
But-
can we just go to the inn? I need an ale. My head hurts.
I, well,
Sure.
I'll just turn and start walking. I'll have my head kind of looking at the ground. Just
Tio will walk up next to you, Thren. Yeah, she's a lively one, isn't she? He'll kind of elbow you. Halflings, am I right?
you're going to get us both killed. And I'll just keep walking.
Yeah, probably. But you guys walk a little bit, and you find what you assume is an inn. You would assume, anyway. It's got like this big bed sign, wooden, hanging from the top with a little star above the bed, looking real cute. What do you guys want to do?
I need food. I'm going in to order a plate of food.
Alrighty. As you guys walk in, you are greeted by a rather small elven gentleman. I was gonna go big, but I always go big, so he's small. He's a smaller gentleman, okay? Elven, older. He's got some salt and pepper hair, I think is what they call that, where it's like black and gray. Real defined jawline. Pretty nice clothing. As he just seems to be kind of wiping down the bar top. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Late night travelers. What can we get you?
I'll
I,
have
I take an ale.
Ale?
I'll have a plate of food and your finest ale, please.
Okay. He'll kind of get you a little piece of parchment. Throw it down for you. Soup of the day is... I had it and I lost it. Damn it. Soup of the day. He'll pull up the parchment to look at it. That's not right. That's yesterday's. He'll pull up another parchment. We don't have soup.
I'll
Sorry,
take whatever you have.
it's an every other day thing. We switch out the sandwiches for the soups. We have this new thing if you want to try. We call them noodles. Want to give it a shot?
I'll take some noodles. You sound
Noodles.
interesting.
Cool. What about the rest of you?
I'm down to try new things.
Yeah.
Sure.
So for my understanding, the chef takes like a concoction of things, boils them, right? And when they get done being boiled, you then put it in some kind of like a beef broth or like a chicken broth, and then he tops it with like a protein.
That sounds incredible. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I think he calls it. What do you call it? Gelman is what he calls it.
I thought he was going to say like romaine or something like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Joe Main. His name's Joe.
I'll take some Joe Man.
Joe Main. 2 orders? 3 orders? Let's go 5 orders. Joe, 5 orders. Joe Main.
Sorry, we're all out.
He opens up the door. You see this one-eyed, really scraggly, big bearded orc come through. Oh, 5 orders? You all want beef or chicken?
Beef.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Beef.
Beef.
Whatever's fresher.
Oh, it's all fresh. I promise. I chopped its head off this morning. And he'll shut the door. He gets excited about food.
Hey, there's a girl that's looking for an
God.
orc. Yeah, I don't know if you're. I don't know if you're busy later
Just
on.
slap Ignis. Gib slap.
I'm trying to help.
Ales. I heard 1 ale. 5, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then 2 more as well for you 2? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It'll take them a couple minutes. The ales will come out. A couple more minutes. You guys are presented with these. As this orc comes through, as he's got 2 big trays, he sits it down on the bar top. You guys see these really ornate-looking bowls as he just sets him down in front of all of you. Chicken, beef, chicken, beef, chicken, chicken, beef. Beef. I think I got it right. Please, let me know what you think. I'm looking for critique.
How is it?
Well, let's find out.
Bland as the dickens.
Well, it's a natural 20.
Or not.
So, Joe Main is some of the best, whatever you want to call this, that you've ever had. As you guys each take a taste. If
I would take some more.
I'll gladly have another bowl.
Yeah.
You'll just see me like, oh, you know, just like freaking.
You'll see a tear come from Joe's good eye. More coming right up.
Honestly, man, you should think about like somehow getting this onto shelves of stores for people that are going through
Oh my god.
college or whatever college is called in this time area.
Still college.
Is that
Just
Okay.
Bard College. When
You
you're
know,
playing
I
Bard.
have spoken to Joe about trying to maybe mass produce this thing in maybe little orange and red packets with maybe like a dry seasoning packet or something to that extent. I don't know how you would get the little vegetables he puts in there though. I don't know how they do that.
Freeze dry them.
I don't know what that is. Is that a magic?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm not very versed in magic. I used to know how to shoot a bow, but then I took an arrow to the knee and that just didn't end well.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
This whole episode's a Skyrim reference. I don't like it.
Yeah. Fuck.
How much?
His whole life is a Skyrim
I was gonna say
reference.
next week is it just all Oblivion or no?
How much is he charging us per bowl?
Too late. We already ordered 17 of them.
I am for it.
Well, I'm just asking.
Joe, how much do you want for these? Oh, if they keep ordering, I'll give them a discount.
I'll slide him. Let's see. I'll slide him 5 platinum pieces and just say, bring the whole pan out.
You'll see
And make
another.
And make more for morning.
You'll see another big tear come out of his eye, and he'll just slowly grab the money. I know we just met, but I love you guys.
Trust me in this. The feeling is mutual.
He'll go back through the door. A couple minutes later, you see this big stock pot as he just slams it on the end of the counter, and he just starts filling up bowls. He has enough to fill up another 2-ish rounds for each of you. But you guys enjoy the noodles or the jomen. You guys enjoy the ales. Nadell seems to be speaking with the elf at some point, and when does the kitchen close?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, the kitchen doesn't ever really close. You'll see her put out a platinum piece. When does the kitchen close? Hey, Joe? Yeah. Nadell look at him. You see her whisper something into his ear. Oh. His dark green complexion turns a little red.
It's got to be this guy's like best day of his life.
Yeah. Ain't no way it's not.
He climbs
wasn't
over the
totally
bar
far
top and Nadell looks at all of you. Don't wait up.
I'll reach out and grab her by the arm. I'll pull her close. You'd better marry this one.
We'll see how the night goes.
At least get the recipe.
No, yeah. I'll turn around. Well, if he's as good as cooking, she gonna be married by morning.
You see the elf just.
We're gonna think she's praying and she doesn't worship a god.
Okay.
Tio just sitting there. Yeah, that was a good one, Ignis. Hell yeah, brother.
He then goes and he writes it down.
Well, I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna go write a song and then pass out.
You have fun with that.
Yeah, if I could get the fucking words right. Should have been dead. A long time. God damn. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna take this time to mosey on up to. I'm assuming we all get a room.
Yeah, that was discussed
Up
earlier.
to my. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to get a room and sleep while I go give my dog drugs. I'll be right back.
All right, so Ignis is indisposed. Would any of you like to do anything before bed, or are we just hitting the hay?
So I take it we're going clothes shopping tomorrow?
Yeah, because all the stores are closed at night.
It's the big city. You never know.
Right?
That's very true. That's very true. I mean, you can check if you would like.
What's everybody else doing?
I'll be like holding my stomach. I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to go lay down. I ate too much.
Too much Joman.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm not used to that much solid and that much liquid at the same time.
Yes, it does get the better of some people, that is for sure.
Since I don't really have to sleep, kind of the whole 4-hour thing, I'm gonna go ahead and meditate.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you trying to say anything, or?
Yeah, we'll see what I hear, or if
Okay.
she wants to come say hi.
Well, you know what to do. 19. Okay. Before we get to that, Astreus, Silas.
I'm gonna feed Grody and then go to bed.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, he's been on your shoulder, just chilling, eating the noodles. Kind of apprehensive at first, but Joe also gave him a little, like a half block of, yeah, like a little block of some kind of, we'll say Gruyere cheese, because I know we put that on the pizza tonight.
Yeah, that's fair.
He'll come out like earlier and he'll be like, I saw you had. Sorry, that's harsh neck. I saw you had rat friend here.
Yeah.
Give him that unhouse.
All right, thank you.
You can also put it in stew; it'd melt. Astreus.
Well, since everybody else is going to bed, I'll probably just go pray and go to bed.
Okay. When you pray, are you trying to hear anything, or?
I'm gonna assume it's like every other time when nothing happens.
Well, we shall see. Taylor, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20?
Ooh.
Elira, you begin your meditation, and you feel this hand on your shoulder as a voice comes to you. Did you have another ponder, or perhaps another thought, my child?
Just wanting to check in and see if I have any other directives.
At this point, I think your only real directive, make sure those around you do not perish. Add to that, do try to stop whatever it is that's meddling in the affairs of the gods, meddling in the affairs, making these giants aggressive. Something bad is coming, and I'm not sure what it is, but I have not felt this in in a very long time.
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta make a phone call.
Astreus, what'd you roll?
An 8.
Okay.
What I miss?
Just a message from from a spirit for Elira.
Ah, got it. Okay.
As per usual, more questions than answers. Astreus,
Sometimes she gets answers and just doesn't share.
you begin to pray.
Yeah.
And you see a golden hall in front of you. However, this golden hall, it seems different than before. It almost seems deteriorated in a way, like not finished. And it's weird because like it starts off pristine, how you remember it, and then it just doesn't. As you rise, you turn and you see Loki. Kind of sitting, leaning back, dagger in his hand. Hello, Astreus. What brings you here?
I have so many questions. I wanted to start somewhere else, but what the hell's is happening in here?
And he'll kind of get up and slowly walk over to you, and he'll just... Oh, that there? All the non-complete and the gold being all rustic?
Yes.
That's what happens if you fail.
Oh, good.
You and your friends, that is. So please don't.
Don't exactly plan to.
Huh, wonderful. But everyone has a plan until something goes wrong.
That's fair.
Tell me, Astreus, do you have a ponder? A question? A thought?
Well, yes. So, we met this giant.
Oh.
Yes. Knew some magic that I don't really know. Was looking at everyone's pasts. Getting answers. Tried to look at mine. It gave more questions than it did answers.
As it usually does when you ponder into the past.
Well, everyone else's was normal.
Well, this time.
That's a good point. I still don't understand who I was before. Balder called me Odin's son, but then that vision said, like you, I was adopted. Who am I?
Well, who do you want to be?
Not the fucking riddles again. Sick of riddles.
It's not that much of a riddle, Astreus. Think about it for a moment. You are a member of the Guardians of Phandalin. You are a right-hand soldier next to the legendary Sildar Hallwinter. You are aligned with Thren Demrir and Ignis Blackthorn. And now you lot have found the Arakokra and the Drow. After maybe getting rid of the Goliath and the Changeling? So, as much as it may sound like a riddle, Astreus, I really want you to ponder the thought of who you want to be. If you want to be an Odinson, then perhaps you are. But if you want to be something more, if you want to be something of your own accord, maybe all you need to do is figure it out.
Yes, you can become whoever you want. Yes, yes. That still doesn't answer who I was, where I came from, why I got cast out in the first place.
Well, that was an Odin decision.
I would assume there was good reason for it.
Well, you know, he cast out Thor once because he decided to do some meddling on Earth with some interesting-looking woman. He casted me out once because, well, that was a whole thing. That's happened a couple times, but we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. Father is different in his ways of teaching. I would just assume Astraeus. And he'll put his hand on you. Roll me a perception check.
That is a 14.
It's cold. Very cold. But as he puts his hand on you, Father has his ways of teaching us lessons. And I would have faith, Astraeus, that you also would learn your lessons. You'll learn one day. I have faith.
Why is his hand cold? Can I do an insight check to figure out if this is actually Loki? Oh, good. My wisdom is incredible.
Wonderful.
That's a 16 minus 1, 15.
What I miss? Who died?
You're not yet. Nobody yet. You're not 100% sure, but you're almost positive something about this entire scenario is off. Something seems not okay here. As he's just standing there smiling at you.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Loki, god of trickery, your patron. Who else would I be, Astraeus? What an odd question.
Is it?
I'd
Your
say so.
fucking hand so cold.
Because it's cold in here. And you look around and all of a sudden you're on top of a mountain. Snow hitting you in the face. Why do you seem so surprised, Astraeus? We've been here the entire time.
No. No, we haven't.
Oh.
No wonder the hall was deteriorating. You're not. Where am I?
You are a perceptive little shit, aren't you?
Sometimes.
Ah. Tremendous. Well, remember when I said we'll learn lessons?
Push him off the cliff. Off the mountain.
I think today, Astraeus, will be the beginning. You see his eyes roll slowly into the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Be the beginning of your answers. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
You receive 1 piercing damage as a dagger goes into your lower gut. And the form in front of you slowly turns from Loki into Nezznar. You thought for a moment that we were done with our game. Here's the thing, hero. You're going to die. And so are your insect little friends. And he shoves you. And as you begin to fall, the dagger comes out of your gut. You begin to fall. Free fall. And you know when you sometimes have those dreams where you feel like you're falling and then just boom, right back into the bed?
Yeah.
This should
That's
really
what-
be deja vu for him.
Yeah, this is
happened,
not the
yeah.
first time I've fallen.
That's kind of what happens here, except you kind of just like fall on your ass because you're meditating or on your knees or whatever. But yeah, you fucking full on just right on the floor and you're back in your room.
Is there still a stab wound in my gut?
Why don't you, investigation?
What?
Investigation
I have to
check.
investigate to look down? Come on.
Check it out.
Sometimes you don't know you've been shot
Pat,
until you notice the blood.
pat yourself down.
Well,
Pat yourself
I
down.
noticed I was stabbed. I felt the knife.
So as you
But yeah.
kind of like pat yourself down,
If you actually want
You
me to roll, it
notice-
would be at 15.
yeah, sure. Yeah, the DC is a 2.
Nice.
As you pat yourself down, you there is no hole. You notice no puncture. However, you do notice a small scar in the lower half of your gut, like right above your abdomen. That was not there before.
My kidneys.
They took my damn kidneys.
They took my damn kidneys while I was praying. All right. Well, I'm gonna go knock on Elira's door.
Okay. I'd say it's probably like pretty close to morning. But Elira, you
I mean, I'll answer it.
You know a bit about gods, right?
Depending on the god.
Well, also more of a other planes, realms. So last night, I tried to pray, convene with Loki as one does. It wasn't Loki. It was whoever creates that voice we all heard. But in whatever the realm you're in while you pray, or wherever that was, he stabbed me. That seems fine. I woke up, I was fine, except, and I'll show the scar on my stomach, except it happened. And I don't know.
The astral plane.
Actually then. Un momento. Do I not have that?
Bro's eating pizza.
Did the dagger look like this? It stabbed you again.
I still have pizza from earlier.
Ow.
Apparently, I don't have that one. Never mind.
Unfortunate. I don't know what's unfortunate, but it's unfortunate.
I don't know. I don't know how to help you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought I
Phandalin.
had. I thought I had like detect good and evils that I could. If there was anything like there, but I guess I don't. Wrong character cheated. Yeah, I don't have that one. So there goes that idea. Okay. Do I hear any?
Roll me a d20.
15.
15.
15.
Okay. Do you want Astraeus to hear what you hear?
No.
Okay. So, as he asks you this question and you begin to ponder, you hear an odd voice that you've not heard before. It's definitely not something very good coming up. See, it's definitely not something good. Some kind of meddling is messing with your friend there. Yeah, something bad coming up. Something very bad. Very not good. Very not good. And for reference, he kind of looks like
The Joker?
I mean, I don't see them. I just hear.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn, I had a whole idea what this dude looked like too.
I mean, you really want me to be able to, but I mean, technically, I only.
You know what? Yeah, I came up with a pretty cool description. I thought just now. So it's like this kind of a ghoulish looking guy, real like bone skinny. He looks kind of tattered. He's got a leather cap with like a little bit of hair coming out, and like half his face is gone, just revealing the skull underneath. And he's just walking around, just I imagine, just kind of like as he's just looking at you. Yeah, something real bad's coming. Something real bad.
So that's now two things that have directly told me that something is meddling, something bad is happening. Do I put that together, right?
I would assume so. Yeah, you're a smart gal.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything yet about that, but I will go ahead and do healing word and
Oh, thanks.
I assume it'll be 1 point of damage, back no matter what I do, but
Probably. You roll some zeros somehow.
I mean no, I rolled it 13. So
That new D6 with the 0 on it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Astraeus, you just kind of see Elira go blank for a minute as she just kind of comes back. Like, just 1,000-yard stare, just...
Yeah.
associating like a mofo.
Yeah. See her kind of shake, she comes back.
So... Know anything? Even how that's possible?
That is beyond even what I know. But there is something far bigger than what we expect at play here.
kind of known that since I crash landed in Neverwinter. I've heard that voice the entire time.
I don't know that it's just that voice.
Interesting.
What have you figured out from Loki? Has it never been?
I only know of once that it was Loki. But it was also Odin. It was a whole mess. That's the only time I know was real. The other times, weird things ended up happening, and I didn't put it together until now.
I'm not sure I'm getting direct answers either. I think we need to wait until we find this fine bird. But there is something after.
Well, that's not good.
Well, maybe it is.
I guess. It could be. Doesn't seem so.
I mean, if we kill it,
Yeah, that does normally solve a lot of problems.
typically.
Well, I will let you know if anything else strange happens. Sorry for disturbing you.
I don't sleep.
Apparently, I don't get too much anymore either.
Maybe you should try.
Every time I do, I end up getting fucking stabbed.
That was only once.
Today?
Sun's not even up yet. Plenty of time.
Yes, I'd rather not get stabbed again. Thank you.
Oh, you're in the wrong line of work then.
I didn't choose to be here. Now I'm in too deep to escape.
Oi! Some of us are trying to sleep here.
I Eldritch blast him back into his room.
Okay. Astreus, as you get ready to go back into your room, you see the rather large orc fellow from the kitchen come out of Nadel's room as he just kind of slowly shuts the door and he just looks at you.
I think we're all gonna want Joe Main in a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's morning. You all wake up. What would you like to do?
Go eat, get some coffee.
Okay.
Is there a breakfast, Joe Man, maybe?
Maybe. All right, so you guys all make your way one by one down to the bar top where you guys all convened last night. You will notice the older elf gentleman is no longer there. Instead, it is a kind of a smaller, older woman. She seems to be human, a little bit of a darker complexion, as she's got her hair kind of in a dreads, but all like knotted up in like this massive ball of hair. Welcome in. Come on, have a seat. Let me get you some eating.
I go sit down, looking extra exhausted.
What do you have there, Green Eyes?
Coffee and then whatever Joe Main is for breakfast. I don't care.
Oh, Joe Main. Okay, no one's ever come in and requested it. For your coffee, do you want French press or cold press?
French press, please.
Wonderful. What about the rest of you?
I'll have the same thing.
Okay.
Make it easier.
Just a cold press, please.
Yep. Just another cold press.
Okay. All right. Joe, what kind of breakfast Joe Main do we have this morning? You see the orc come out, and he's kind of like adjusting his pants a little bit, just kind of walking with a limp a little bit. So it's the breakfast is a little different. So I take an egg and I boil it, and then after a while I can chop it down middle, and it is like perfect yolk cooking middle. So I put that in along with this one black sauce I found from this one gentleman down south. I believe he called it hoisin. But I get you that if that sounds okay.
That
If not,
sounds
I make you
incredible.
eggs. Yeah, okay.
Make sure you wash your hands first.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
7 bowls
I
coming up.
second that.
Yeah.
I'll wash hands.
Well, know where them been.
Which at that point you see Tio and Nadell come down. Nadell seems a bit perkier this morning. As she
Well,
just
that
comes
she
over and
does.
sits down and... Alright, so, once we get done with breakfast, we need to get you all out some winter clothing. And then we're going to meet the big man on the outside of town.
Apparently.
Sounds good.
Cool. How do you guys like hiking?
I'm not particularly fond of hiking, but I'll do it if I have to.
Well, good news, buddy. You're going to have to.
Well,
And there's going to be quite a bit of it.
I am from the mountains, so
Tremendous. Tio? Yeah. You know me. I like hiking.
It's days like today where I wish all the feathers didn't fall off my wings.
Yeah.
you could just borrow some of his.
Actually,
Silas.
No.
what the hell?
Super glue 'em.
Listen.
Right?
No.
What the hell?
He said, listen.
Listen.
Listen. All right. Like, you know how long it took me to grow all of these?
Yes.
A long time.
Yes, I do.
You son of my gun.
Kanchana.
Oh, God.
But you guys see Joe come out with a bunch of bowls of ramen. Each of them have a almost perfect hard-boiled egg over the top, along with some, looks to be some kind of topping of it, as he sets them all down. I hope you like them. They're not as good as my dinner ones, but I find that the hoisin sauce really complements the hard-boiled egg. And he'll look at you, Thren. I know you gave me the 5 platinum last night. And I gotta tell you, I very much appreciate your gratitude and your respectfulness. You're all so nice, and you really liked the food, and that makes me feel so good. But you see him kind of take 2 and push him back to you. You guys have been complimentary guests, and, well, he'll look down at Nadell really quickly, kind of a quick glance. Well, it's been a pleasure having you here, so I would like to give 2 of these back to you.
All right.
And, breakfast is on me.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Sounds good.
And you see the woman come back with the coffees. All right, y'all. If you need anything else, you let me know. People are going to start filing in, so you just kind of have to, get my attention.
Where can we get like winter clothing? Can you
Oh,
point us in the
simple.
direction?
Yeah, of course. So on the western side of town, there's a bridge to get you out, right?
Mhm.
So before that, you're gonna pass this. It's like a big old, like, depending on which side of town you're going on. It's like a big old turn. There's a big fountain in the middle. So you're gonna go around that fountain. You're gonna take, if you're going towards the fountain, towards the southern exit, you're gonna take a right. Opposite direction, you're gonna take a left. It's real simple, I promise. But you're gonna take that exit. Gonna go towards that bridge. The second to last shop on your left is a like a goods shop. You're gonna want to ask for Eddie. He's a an interesting guy, but he makes like coats and hats and stuff, and let's just say he's well known. Okay,
Much obliged. Thank you.
of course. And please come back anytime. We'd love to have you again.
Hey,
I'll
trust me.
definitely be back for this noodles, man. I'm telling you, put it in stores.
If we don't survive this endeavor that we are on, I might grab my wife and move here.
Oh, Mirabar is a very good city. Not a lot of crime. It's not very all sorts of people live here. There's some Leonin that live up the street. They actually just moved here a few months ago. They moved here with their kids to put them through the college over here, and it's they really enjoy it.
Why am I getting an ad for this city right now? What is happening?
Sick of the ads?
Yes.
I've always,
primers?
But hope to see you all again. Safe travels.
well, think I'm ready to go. You guys done?
Yeah, I guess let's go get suited up for winter.
I think this place would be a good place to live. I've always thought about perhaps the college would hire me. I could teach the art of mining.
Yeah, every other city we entered so far, there's been one or two assholes. This place seems pretty good so far.
Imagine I shall call it a metallurgy class.
There you go. That's an
Hey,
idea.
mining might get some people interested, Not a lot of people, they really don't worry about mining over here because of all the cold. So shoot.
Yeah.
I thought about
Well-
coming over here and teaching music, personally.
I feel like there's not enough trades type colleges.
Yeah, I agree.
Teaching the kids something useful. Anyway.
But you guys exit and you go around and you find the general store. You guys walk in. And you're greeted by nobody. The bell rings as you guys enter the store, and you kind of hear a, yeah, one moment. I'll be right there. You guys kind of have a look around. You see general stuff, as most stores will have. You have your twine. You have your small section of cheap-looking armors, swords, whatnot, arrows, bows, a wall of potions, and out behind the counter walks this taller, black-haired, pretty slick-back human male, very handsome, middle-aged, pretty tall. He walks back and he leans down. Hey. Welcome to the shop. What can I do for you?
We are looking for some winter clothing.
Yeah, that can be done. Do we know our sizes?
I'm this size.
That size. Okay. You'll see him kind of grab this real long metal hook as he's just kind of tightening it together. Where y'all from?
Phandalin.
Phandalin.
Phandalin. Okay. Haven't been up that way in a minute. 7? Okay. 7, well, 5 and 2 extra smalls.
That's small.
So, what are y'all doing up here? Phandalin's a bit of a jaunt.
Well, saving the world. Usual.
Oh. What from?
Giants.
Fire giants.
Fire giants. In this town?
Not yet.
Or in Phandalin?
Well, they were in tribe. Well, the 2 we killed were in tribal.
Interesting. Hang on. Don't I know you from somewhere? He points to you, Ignis. You look very familiar.
You get a lot of dragonborn through these parts?
I mean, I get all sorts of people through these parts, my friend. Wait a minute. Did you happen to meet a little goblin? Goes by the name of Clegg?
Yeah, Clegg. Yeah. We've met once or twice.
Yeah. Man, Clegg. We used to be adventuring partners together. Me and him and a couple others.
You hear from him lately, or I haven't
Just
talked to
the other
him in-
day, actually. Ironically enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he was heading... Where did he say he was heading? I don't remember. Out west, I think. Maybe to Waterdeep? I don't know if that's out west. I don't know.
He was in Waterdeep. That's actually where I met him.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the tournament, but I'm just gonna call it Tournament of Champions. Let's just go with that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We made it to the finals of the Tournament of Champions, and yeah, all things considered, he seems like an interesting fellow.
Yeah, he is definitely one that can hold his own in a fight, that is for sure. You should be really glad you didn't have to face him.
See, that's the thing.
He's pretty good with magic.
Yeah, so about that, we're going to have to eventually.
Oh?
Yeah, see, the way the way the tournament works is there's 2 sides.
Right.
And he was on one side, I was on the other. The winners of them sides have to face each other eventually.
But you guys didn't face each other in the final of this tournament.
No.
That seems a little odd.
Sometimes they like to add to the suspense, I suppose.
I guess that's how they do things. I don't know.
I'll have to ask him next time I see him.
This is my first year fighting in the tournament, so.
For sure. Yeah? You don't have to hold up your finger. You can just speak. It's a free country.
Above board here. This dude's creeping me out. Like, he's asking too many questions and it's weird. Can I do like a perception check?
Sure. What are you trying to perceive?
If he's a threat.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I thought you just yelled that out loud.
Ignis, by the way, you did that tournament in Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, thank you.
17. Well, wait.
What is this song?
Oh,
That's a dirty 20.
Damn, okay. Your vibes are not too terribly off. He does seem to know a little more than usual of a normal general store owner. But to what you can tell, he just seems like a dude Just kind of a curious guy talking your ear off. But he does have
lower
an odd vibe to him.
Do I hear anything?
You know what to do.
12.
Jimmy.
This one seems odd. Kind of off-putting. Potentially knows more than letting on. From this point forward, that's the voice you hear, unless you're talking specifically to your person. That's the voice you hear.
It's
I like
just
that voice.
Yoda? Because that got real Yoda at the end.
Talking to him, you must.
Oh, God.
Okay, once I hear that, where am I in connection to everybody else?
Wherever you want to be. I'd say you typically hang towards the back.
Okay, if I can, without raising too much tension, I want to get over to, like, Ren, the rest of them, and just slowly say, be on alert.
Yeah, that's fine. Why don't you,
Do I hear her telling them? Telling that to them?
Well, why don't you roll me a stealth check first, Elira?
16.
Okay. And who are you telling to specifically?
Ren,
Okay.
Strayus, and Silas.
Okay. Are you saying it loud enough for Ignis to hear, or no?
No, because he's in conversation with him.
Gotcha.
So it'll be
Okay.
like while this is happening.
Okay.
I'll just kind of look at her, and then look back at the dude, and just kind of do one of these things. And well, how much for the clothes?
Oh, yeah, of course. How's about 2 silver a jacket? If we need hats or pants, we can discuss those at another price.
So 2 times that, so 14 silver.
I'll tell you what, 10 silver, we'll call it good. I like the way your guys is metal over here. You seem like a really close-knit group.
I'll deal. And I'll give him 10 silver.
All right. He'll take the 10 silver, and he just kind of has a pile of the jackets on the table. I'm pretty sure I got sizes right. You'll have to double check me. Let me know if we need to resize. I got plenty of jackets. He'll take the silver and kind of toss them into a bag. So with the jackets, I only assume you guys are heading up to the spine.
Well, we could end up there, but we were thinking we were gonna go a little farther to the. Let me look at the map here.
My dog's eating Cheerios. Give me a second.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That one. We were thinking we might end up more over towards the high ice area.
Oh. Okay. That's a bit of a jaunt, especially from Mirabar.
Well, we like taking the scenic route, and it's kind of out of our way if we were to just go around. So
Sure. Okay. Well, hey, I didn't mean to offend. I'm just asking questions.
what?
You know, and try to make
taken.
friendly. Well, no, I just your Drow friend certainly thinks that I'm a threat.
How
It's all right.
Could find her. She's wary of everybody. She doesn't even like us sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know that feeling.
Well, hey, I'm sorry to butt in. It's been a slow day so far. I've only had a few people. I'll probably have more come in the few hours. But hey, if you need anything else, come see Eddie.
We appreciate the clothing. And,
Actually, before I go, I'll take. You have 2 potions of healing handy? I'll take 2 potions of healing.
Oh, I'm sure I do. He'll go over and mess with the shelf. Ah, actually, I only have 1. He'll
I'll
pop
take
it up
it.
on the counter. 1 gold. It's yours, my friend.
All right. I'll
Like
pay
I
him
said.
1 gold.
He'll take the gold. Like I said, I like the way you're metal. Really close knit group. And plus, you know Clegg. I'll give you a discount just because of that.
Appreciate that.
Of course. And hey, watch out there. You don't know who's creeping around a corner. If you need anything, I'll be over here.
I'll look at Astreus and just give him kind of a puzzled look and all right, and turn around and start walking out.
Yeah, as soon as we're out of the building, I'm just gonna. How the hells does he know so much about everything we're doing? Who wants to
I
kill a
don't like
shopkeep?
it.
Hey, new Clegg.
Let's
What?
not talk about it here. Let's get out of here.
That's fair.
Never know who's listening.
This is when we
Okay.
need Kazrin.
True. Too bad somebody decided Kazrin wasn't cool enough.
Yeah, well, a few of you would have already been dead had Kazrin still be here, so.
That's fair. Would have been okay, though.
As long as it wasn't me, fine.
Right? Wasn't me, so who cares?
Well, to be fair here, if Kazrin would have stayed, Kavan would have still been gone. Silas wouldn't have joined yet. There would only be a few of you left. So. Gulp.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
But
This
all
is
right, you
fine.
guys put on your coats, kind of get them somewhat ready. You're not quite into the spine yet, but do we make our way to town?
Yeah.
All right. You guys go with Tio and Nadell. They lead you over the bridge. The guards kind of wave you off. Aye, thank you for coming to Mira. We'll be seeing you next time you come through.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Natel on the shoulder, like, so can
Oh
we
my
expect
God.
a wedding?
Oh, I don't think a wedding will be happening, but I'll tell you what, that orc's not going to walk straight for a week.
I don't.
Oh. Okay. Let's find our giant friend.
I don't think we'll have to look too hard. And she'll point, and he's just sitting over next to a couple trees, just kind of. He has like a. Well, to you guys, it's a regular sized bush, like a pretty large piece of foliage, but he's just picking off berries.
Oh.
Jesus, Chevy. What are you doing?
Yo, Harsh! Oh.
My dog got stuck in my ring light.
He'll slowly stand and look at you all. So, how was Mirabar?
Strange.
In what way,
Enjoyed
strange?
myself.
Good.
Well, there's the shopkeep who apparently knew everything we were doing and were planning to do and had already done. That was odd.
Which shopkeep?
Eddie.
You see Harshnet kind of look at Tio. Tio, did you pick up anything strange? You know, I kind of wondered, does Eddie have a son? Because that didn't look like the Eddie I remember.
Dominic, maybe? I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe it's just been that long since I've been here. But
If I have an intuition thought about the matter, I would have to guess the only person that would know that much information would be some kind of informant of some sort. So, whom might be keeping tabs on us, I do not know, but it's definitely a red flag. Plus, she gets the creeps. That's all I need to know.
well, to be fair with all of you, I'd probably keep tabs too. You are a bunch with a decent reputation for stopping evildoers. At least that's kind of what it seems. So, you know, if there's something bad happening, I'd say probably need to watch out for these guys. Kind of like how Sildar was back in the day. But I see you got your coats.
Yes.
I don't know if I need them too much. I should be used to the cold, but just in case.
It gets pretty cold up in the spine. Especially where we're going.
Well,
another...
can't be colder than my in-laws' souls, so...
Whoa.
You hear Tio. Ha!
Writes that one down too.
He's full of them. He's full of them, this guy.
Well, if only you guys understood. I mean, some of you might, but...
I mean, don't I kind of?
Yeah.
I mean,
you do.
I guess most of us, since none of us are normal, but also just Hashnag. So, guess everybody gets to know now. So I tried praying to Loki the other night, and ended up conversing with whoever that voice that we all heard was. He tried to fool me into believing he was Loki. Probably been doing that for a while. But in whatever this prayer dream state thing was, I'll just lift the bottom part of my armor up and show the scar. He stabbed me and it left an actual wound. Do you know how that's possible?
You'll see Harshnag take a knee, just kind of get a little closer. Please, don't be alarmed.
I just keep showing.
Well, I'm sorry, I cut you off. You were saying something else.
No, I just do you know how this would be possible?
Does it hurt?
It did. She healed it already.
Definitely evil magic. Definitely bad magic.
Yes.
We will converse tonight.
All right.
I must speak with Ignis as well, once we all make camp.
All right.
So, he'll turn and point to the spine. It's not gonna be a fun trip.
Yeah.
If you get too tired, if you get too winded, if you get too cold, anything bad, say something. Because I don't want to lose one of you in the snowstorm. I will travel behind you. In case one of you falls, I can try to catch.
Ow.
It shouldn't be that bad, a lot of the locals have been trying to work on a path, but not a lot of people know of the place where we're going. So, onward. Harshnag will start to lead the way.
Okay.
Tio and Nadell following.
Yeah.
Once again, at this point, if you guys want to converse with each other, ask Harshnag, Tio, or Nadell anything, now would be the time. I'm gonna roll me a couple d20s.
I don't like
This,
that. Why? Stop it.
This ought to be interesting.
Ooh, is this the first time I've seen snow? My memory only goes back 6 months. Has it snowed in Phandalin?
Roll me a history check.
Well, that's gonna be a 4.
Or nature, if you have a better nature.
It goes back to ancient history 6 months ago.
Yeah, right? Like, no, 4. I rolled a 4.
There's no way you haven't, but you're not sure.
But, like, in my so I just mean, like, over the last 6 months. Like, this would be, like, from my character's memory, the first time he's seen snow is what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to, like, remember the past, because I know there's, like, other realms and whatever, so I probably did. But, like, specifically, this version of me, memory-wise, has never seen snow.
Yeah, I'd say not, because, I mean, a lot of the cities you've been in have been pretty summery.
Okay.
Springy.
Thren, why are the clouds solid and falling?
What?
Well, you remember I don't have memory from before Neverwinter. What is this?
You understand simple science, don't you?
Well, I know of rain. I don't know of hard rain.
Well, that's not technically hard. But
when water gets cold, it freezes.
Yeah,
right, we've had ice
temperatures-
cubes in our tea before.
It's basically raining, but frozen.
Weird. Why do people
Have you not
live where
seen
this
snow
happens?
Before?
So, after I was cast out, all of my memories from before then are gone. So, I only have memory of the last, 6 months. So, maybe I have, but it's very not. I haven't since then, I guess. It's very odd and very cold.
You'll be one of two people. You really, really like it, or you'll really, really not.
You'll hear
And
Tio.
I bet I know which one you are.
You'll hear Tio in the background. Well, maybe this will help. And then a snowball hits you in the face.
Eldritch Blat, no.
No, you don't do that.
What?
Had a fucking rock in it.
Yeah. What? Now I'm all wet.
It's
and
fun.
cold.
You ball it out and you throw it at each other.
Some of the kids like to make statues and call them men.
Yes,
With like twigs.
Men of the snow.
Yes, I've seen many of them. They also make, sometimes they make big ones and call them frost giants. I find it pretty funny.
Nice.
And if they lay on their back and they do one of these, they're angels.
I feel like I could just lay on my back and kind of get the same thing to happen.
Well, most of the children don't have.
Yeah, I haven't met that many people with wings. I mean, obviously, like the Arakokra, but that's different.
Well, we're almost there.
Right.
Yeah, you can expect this time of the year going forward.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's been snowing here for always.
It always does snow in the spine. For some reason, it's always very cold up here. I also don't know why they call it the spine. I guess because
Is
the
it-
rock formation looks like a spine? I don't know.
I always thought it just chilled you to the bone, or chilled you to the
Ooh.
spine.
Tio looks at you.
Not
Man,
bad.
you're so good with those one-liners, Thren. Wow. You just keep them coming, brother.
Thren, it seems you have a fan.
All
It's
right.
not just for him. It's for all of you.
Ah, no.
I see.
Yes. But as the conversations happen and the travel seems a bit more tiresome because you guys are traveling up a mountain, obviously. You guys come upon what looks to be a massive piece of ice in front of you. Ooh, that's good timing with the song there. I just had this old oh.
The Halo theme song.
Not really, but yeah. But this massive piece of ice in front of you that has a small, what looks to be small because you're so far away from it, entrance. The wind really starts to pick up, and the snow coming down with it. Harshnag really starts to kind of gather you guys around. We just need to travel a little bit farther. We're almost there.
I'm gonna look around, look behind us, stare off into the snowy abyss.
Did you get the same song to pop up for you too?
No,
Reigns of
Just-
Castamere again.
I
We're
don't know.
about to die.
I just had a
again.
strange affair. I just had a strange feeling ever since we've left the town.
And what feeling is that?
I don't know. I feel as though we could be being followed.
You see Harshnag kind of turn, look behind him. He'll turn back. Well, fortunately for us, not too many people know of this place. So,
Yeah.
most would
They'd
call
have to
us
be damn
crazy.
fools to follow us.
Precisely. Most would call us crazy for even taking this path.
Oh, good.
But as you guys come up, I have someone from the book here. You come to a 40-foot wide, naturally formed stone causeway leading into an entrance. Sheer cliffs plunge hundreds of feet below on both sides on the route, and the causeway is covered in a foot of snow. I hate the words that this book chooses to use. But the causeway ends before a stone dome carved into the mountainside. 6 30-foot tall stone pillars support the dome. Each pillar is carved with a wrapped around bas relief. They're carved. And from north to south, the pillars depict the following scenes. A hill giant lifting a rock above its head, a frost giant chopping down a great pine, a cloud giant flying among the birds in the sky, a flying storm giant hurling lightning bolts at a ship, a stone giant climbing a mountain, fire giant with a chained dwarf prisoners in a cavern. At the back of the dome, a 40-foot wide, 40-foot high hallway leads into the mountain. However, wind has blown the snow far into the hallway. The snow thins out and disappears at about 100 feet. And as you guys get close, you see everything I have just described. The wind seems to dissipate a little bit. And you guys see Harshnag kind of just staring at a couple of these pillars. I will say to you guys, everything here is big, very large.
Hey, why the dwarves always got to be slaves? Starting to hate these fire giants more and more.
Is there anything written on the pillars, like in? No,
Just
a
the pictures.
little hieroglyphic action.
No, sir, just the pictures.
All right.
But you'll see Harshnag kind of like looking at the frost giant one as he kind of puts his hand on it. Takes his hand off. He looks to the rest of them. All right. Come on. As he kind of goes to a smaller corner in the room, he kind of sets down his things. I would recommend we rest here, at least for a short while, so you may get your strength back from the climb. Plus, we have other things to discuss. First and foremost, as he takes a seat, and you see Nadell and Tio kind of getting stuff together for a fire. First and foremost, you all should consider yourselves very lucky, for you are some of the first non-giants to ever step foot inside of the Temple of the Eye of the Allfather. At the end of our journey here, I hope we have answers of what we need. I hope that you all can find some kind of answer for questions that you potentially have. I do not know what's inside of this temple, because I have not been in here in a very long time. Hopefully nothing. And we can go in and go out. But
The pictures missing. What do they mean?
Something tells me it's never that easy.
I would agree. But, Ignis, I've been contemplating your question from earlier about your father and your mother, and unfortunately, no, I do not believe I ever met them. I looked back and I saw their faces again. I went back into the flame last night, and can't say I saw anyone that looked very familiar on your behalf. However, and you'll see what you guys didn't notice is that he lifts up his sleeve of his coat and he has a decent sized bandage wrapped around his hand. He takes off the bandage and you see another burn mark. This one a bit more severe on the inside of his palm. You weren't the only one to receive a warning, Astraeus. Which is why I found that so interesting. I tell you all this, inside of this temple, assuming her spirit still lives, an all-knowing and all-seeing oracle. We call her the Oracle of the Wise. She can answer just about any question that you have. I don't know how many more questions she's got inside her spirit, but hopefully we can find out something. Because, well, to put it bluntly, I saw something, and I didn't like it. I saw a wall. And on the wall there were heads. Lots and lots and lots of heads. It was brutal. It was chaotic. It was nightmarish. In front of this wall sat a throne. I didn't see who sat at the throne, but he was surrounded by 4 individuals. That's all I could see. It's all I could bear before the flame took control. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you intimidated. I don't mean to make you, I don't want to say afraid. But whatever is doing these things, whatever is making the giants pursue these bad times, I guess, it's something not good. It's something of, honestly, pure, unadulterated evil. And I pray to something that we can stop it. And we can stop it here today.
Let's hope
So,
2 things. One, I could have fixed that hand ages ago.
I don't want to be a burden.
It's not a burden. It's literally what I do.
Hmm.
And second of all, you 2 weren't the only ones who got a warning.
Okay.
I received one as well. There is something far greater here at stake than what we think.
You know, he'll look to Tio and Nadell. I didn't think our adventure would lead us to this. Seems kind of fitting. I guess I get to be the giant who saved the world with the Guardians of Phandalin. It's a pretty cool title.
Hard to save the world with one hand. Come here.
You see, he'll kind of put his hand out to you.
I'll go ahead and
Oh.
do
You don't have to
let's
use the spell slot,
do
it's fine.
cure wound on that
Okay.
one. It's
Well,
gonna
see,
be
you get the warnings that you guys do. Maybe that means you're all going to die, and I will victorious.
good luck with that.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
He would get 13 points of healing.
You'll watch the burn fade, but it's odd. The burn fades, but there's still a small mark. And it seems like it's on both sides of the hand. As he just kind of looks at it for a moment. Thank you.
Of course. At least my warning didn't come with a scar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
good for you.
rest now. And we will enter in the morning.
I'd have a hard time determining it from my other scars.
You do get hit quite a lot.
Ah, just but to scratch.
Fair enough.
A very gaping, fleshy scratch.
It's a
Stars on
flesh
a
wound,
barbarian
says
are
without
like
both of his
acne
arms.
on a teenager, and we're used to it.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and keep watch so everybody else can sleep.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and hit your long rest if you need to. If not, you don't have to worry about it.
I don't think we need to, but I will anyway.
I say I don't know when the last time I did was. So.
If you didn't for last night's rest, you may now.
So how long do I sleep before I have a bad dream? Sorry, I have the Rockies game up on the other screen and just watched a professional baseball player miss a catch in his hand. It was very weird, and it broke my brain for a second. You get paid millions of dollars to be worse than a little leaguer. Weird. It wasn't a Rocky that did it either, which is fun. I like being able to make fun of other people. Yeah, how long do I sleep before I end up having a nightmare again? Since that seems to be the
night.
Always do. But I mean, even when I don't pray, the last like 4 times we've rested and I didn't pray, I still had nightmares of something. So
I'll tell you what, roll me a d20.
Well, that's a natural 20. What a waste of a nat 20.
A little bit. The rest is somewhat peaceful.
Oh, weird.
It's a little hard because the wind and the cold and the snow. But Harshnag is trying his best to keep the flame afoot, and obviously trying to like body block the wind for you all.
What a guy.
Chevy's not liking being trapped in my room.
Oh,
Is that what that was? I was like, okay, let's all not look weird like that sound didn't just happen.
I can't let her out of my room because she has dementia and like steps are a thing. So
all right.
Okay.
Do I hear anything while I'm keeping watch?
Roy, you know what to do.
That's a 4. I am Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know, with him saying that, he sure knows a lot.
Not really.
Well, I mean, he knows what death is like. How many people can say that?
Well, in the show, fewer
most of
than
the show.
are supposed to. Well, I mean, he
I
means
really gotta
dying
go.
and then coming back.
Right.
Which
I really gotta finish
there's only
Game
like
of Thrones.
2 guys, but it should be like 12, including. Yeah, no, you haven't finished the show, so I'm not going to say names of people who should have came back
It's
from the
been
dead.
years, so I don't know characters. So Chevy, stop.
But Elira, you hear it's a big temple, a lot of things, a lot of small crevices. What do you ponder, I wonder? What do we all ponder?
Cryptic.
So I have a crackhead?
Yes.
What do you ponder?
Are you a crackhead?
It just reminds me of the Motel 6 guy. We'll leave the light on for you.
The anxiety mosquito from Big Mouth.
Jesus. So wait, every time that they've asked me what I ponder or whatever, is it the same voice? Or is this that
no.
was a woman before? Like that was
Correct. This
Okay,
is
okay.
the other voice.
okay.
Chevy, if you don't stop, I'm gonna call Michael Vick.
Someone kill that chicken! Or turkey.
Wow.
That's what it sounds like through the mic.
Did
It's
you
weird.
miss what Jedi
not you.
said?
What? What did he say?
He said, Chevy, if you don't stop, I'm going to call Michael Vick.
Well, that's on the internet forever.
Yes, it is. Wow.
Holy. That's a dated reference, too.
That's crazy pull.
For the record, she stopped barking.
Anyway, yes, it is a different voice.
Okay. Completely lost my train of thought there.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do I
Yikes.
ponder? what are we about to walk into?
I can't believe that worked. She's laying in her bed now.
Big temple. Lots of small crevices. Perhaps maybe something big. Perhaps maybe something small. Questions to be asked, answers to be heard. Most importantly, watch your step.
Don't forget to look up.
So I have to watch my step, but I also have to watch the ceiling.
I don't know. We've been through a lot of ceilings.
Hey,
since
man.
then. That was pun intended, by the way.
Watch it.
Is that's it? I just get crackhead riddles.
Yep. And then he vanished before he could fully answer the ponder. Pondering? The question at hand?
Okay, that was not at all helpful.
Hey, the chart isn't always. But I will say
I have a feeling shit's about to hit the fan.
You all awaken from your smaller rest, and Elira, you said you were doing watch. I will say Harshnag would have told you throughout the night as well. You can rest. I don't need it.
I think I have to like meditate for 4 hours or some shit.
Yes. But
I'm gonna walk up to Astrid, or not Astrid.
Astrid.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna walk up to that one guy.
He'll find it.
I'll find it.
Who?
Loot boy?
Why am I drawing a blank here?
Not Silas. Descriptor of any kind.
It's about Silas. Geek. What is your character name?
Astreus.
Am I Astreus, not Astrid?
What the fuck?
Bard?
Six
The
sessions.
guy that makes
Six
the
sessions,
music?
Wonder.
Astreus?
Not
Wonder.
6 sessions.
There we
That's
go.
6
What are
sessions
these?
now, but then previously 10.
Yeah, that too.
You bastard. I stab him.
I don't know why I just had a stroke, but Astreus. I walk up to Astreus. I think that Silas is a spy. He hasn't said much since we've been on this journey.
That's fair. He is a bird. Birds are known to be spies.
I don't know.
Am
I'll
I
look.
hearing?
I'll look over at Silas. I'll look over at Silas. Silas,
Yeah.
are you a spy?
No.
Okay.
Insight
I guess
check?
he's not a spy.
Oh, fuck.
I'm rolling.
Glad that cup was empty. Jesus Christ.
I got a 16 insight roll.
I got a 19.
You're not there. I got a dirty 1.
Where
I rolled
am
a 2, but it's a -1. Well, this was a conversation with just me and not but yeah, a dirty 1. I think he's lying.
No.
Tell
the truth.
I'm just pulling your leg, Silas.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue.
You guys will notice Harshnag is standing kind of outside of the temple entrance, kind of like looking into the sky as you all kind of awake. Nadell will kind of walk up to him, just kind of, Harsh, you're right there, big guy? And he'll kind of put his hand up.
Rude.
She'll kind of like look. You'll see him kind of. He slowly takes a step back. He'll kind of grab your things. Grab your things inside the temple now. Now!
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Loud.
he's excited. Now I'm excited.
Hey, Gandalf.
You shall not pass.
As you all grab your things really quickly, go into the temple. Nadell kind of looks at him. What the hell was the rush about? There's something out there flying. Something big. I don't want to find out, and I also don't want it to see us. Yes, but if it's out there, wouldn't it have already known we're here? You said that not a lot of people know about this temple, right? Correct. Regardless, I don't want it to see us.
How far are we from the entrance that you're looking for?
You're there.
Oh. Oh. I thought we still had to climb further.
No, you're at the entrance.
Okay.
You just have to kind of go through a tunnel, but yeah.
Gotcha.
But you'll see Harshnag kind of grab out this massive battle axe.
How do we know that thing's not going to come down and like try to guard the temple?
Unfortunately, we don't.
I don't think it's the only thing we need to worry about down here either.
Aren't you just a lovely bunch of people?
Yes.
I already almost died once. I'm not trying to do that again.
We just
It wasn't
get this
just
over with.
once.
Just watch your step. This is an old temple. But, let me...
When he looks up, I'm gonna also look up. Do I notice anything?
As in? What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm just checking the goddamn ceiling like I was told.
I mean, it seems like an older, put-together ceiling. Nothing crazy. Seems pretty well sturdy. Pretty well put together.
Can I check
So
for
I just-
any, like... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say, so I just get to be paranoid for longer.
Yes.
Okay, there's a new map in the chat.
New
Have
map,
a little,
new
have
map,
a little looky-loo.
new map.
Turn to one to new map.
New maps are
New
cool.
map's scary.
We should have a channel for maps.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Fair.
What does that say?
What does what say?
Eye of the Allfather.
No, in the center square, top left.
Scoreus Stone Bones.
Oh, okay, not what I.
Yeah, which, by the way, none of those names are supposed to be there, but there
I was
was
gonna say, were we supposed to say that?
It doesn't really matter. You'll find out one way or another. But the names
We'll
were
fight 'em.
supposed to be there, but I couldn't find a good version of this map that wasn't numbered. And there's too many parts of this map to not have them be fucking numbered. And I didn't have the time to go in and number them myself. So, but welcome to the Eye of the Allfather. Who would like to start us off?
Thren
First of
normally
all-
goes first.
Well, first of all, can we see like what's happening?
Oh yeah, it's oddly lit. Like there's some torches lit. It seems that maybe something has been here recently. And I'll tell you what, why don't whoever wants to proceed give me a perception check.
Perception.
I'm so upset. I'm gonna roll so bad when we inevitably fight something.
Dirty
I
20.
Okay.
I got a 9 on perception.
Okay.
I got to 20.
I also got a 19.
Okay.
I don't see shit, apparently.
Correct.
Got a 17.
Everybody but Ignis, you notice tracks in the snow leading inside the temple.
Giant
They
tracks?
No. They seem to be human tracks.
Ooh.
Normal-sized boot prints. And there's a
Like
lot
about
of
the
them.
size of the dude from the fucking store.
Perhaps.
Can I do a
Now-
history and a survival check to see if I can match the boot print to what he was wearing?
Well, my thing was like his general height. They'll have a certain stride.
That's also true.
What are we talking about?
But yeah, so do with that information what you will. What would y'all like to do?
So just so I'm getting this first part of this area clear, right? 1, 2, and 3 is a bridge, and then there's a ledge. There's like a ledge. next to the
No.
bridge?
So it's not a bridge. So all the black is mountain. This temple
Okay.
is inside of a mountain.
Okay.
So 1 is the entrance of where you guys camped out that had all the statues depicting the separate giants.
Yeah.
Then you have 2, 3, and 4, which are all the same piece of like walkway tunnel. Leading up to 4 is a rather large staircase. You guys don't know that yet because you haven't seen it yet. But
Okay.
there you go.
So all we're seeing right now is just the hallway.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a big fucking hallway.
Okay.
I guess I'll step forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody else is going to.
How's our vision? You said it's well lit, right? We don't need to.
Yeah, I'd say there's torches lit and whatnot.
Okay.
Silas, since you were the first one to say something, you step, and one of the rocks below you. You have but a moment to react as the ceiling above you begins to fall.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
You have
Hurry
but a
up.
second to
Yeah,
react.
you have but a moment
Oh
to
my God,
react.
sorry.
It's
Yeah.
falling.
I'm gonna move backwards. Retract that step forward. Sorry.
Okay. You guys see a couple pretty big, decent-sized rocks fall in the middle of the hallway. As Harshnag kind of looks to you all, and I did say, watch your step.
How
He-
wide is the
he
hallway?
did.
40 feet wide,
Oh, damn.
40 feet tall.
Okay.
Is looking at the stone that he stepped on that caused it, like the trap
Pressure
stone.
plate?
Does it look different than all of the other tiles?
Not quite. You can tell the gaps around it are a bit wider, but not by much.
Can I do a
You said the area is 40 feet long?
40 by 40, yeah.
God.
40 by 40.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can find other trap tiles?
Sure.
Jesus. I tried to roll a dice and missed my dice tray. So I just chucked the dice. Love that.
While he's doing that, can I check the ceiling to see if I can see what's gonna fall where?
Also, yes. I need
Uh,
a DC of 14 from both of you.
14.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Really? Oh,
I
wow.
rolled a 12 plus 2. But yeah.
11 plus 3.
So, Geekatron, or Astreus, sorry, you'll notice there is another stone on the other side of the ones that just fell that seems to be kind of the same style. And Lyra, you'll notice by looking up and kind of squinting a little bit, you'll notice 2 of the same other rocks a little bit farther ahead that seem to be kind of dangling almost.
I point out the plates and don't step there.
I'll point out the stuff in the ceiling.
That's why.
All
Good
right,
work.
so
Good work.
Duly noted.
I guess
I'm gonna walk my way across, avoiding the tiles I know are bad.
For sure. Okay. You guys have successfully made it past that. Good job.
Yeah, we didn't die.
Somebody tried to.
Hey, how's it going?
You have but a second to react.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Reaction time
I
of a
think-
sloth.
I think.
All the
hey,
bread,
hey,
okay.
don't talk shit on sloths.
that reminds
They
me
are
of
but
that one time Geek would know. Oh, the cave's collapsing. Let's cautiously and slowly proceed.
you should
That
have one
worked
of
out
them,
well.
That was so
you should have one of them
fucking
timers
awful,
for situations like that.
dude. That game was awful. Trying to play that game with the group of people we did was also awful. Sitting there screaming that that's a bad idea. Yeah, let's proceed cautiously. We all fucking die.
Okay. Do we want to proceed to Area 3?
Yeah, slow and cautiously.
Slow and
Yeah.
cautiously. Tremendous.
Yeah.
Firmly grasp it.
The ceiling in this hall has moved to a staggering 60 feet high,
Jesus.
sloping down to 40 feet as it moves over into areas 2. Although the ceiling remains level heading eastward, its distance from the floor decreases to 40 on the landing in front of Area 4, if any of that fucking makes sense. I feel like I just read gibberish.
So it's like a tapering hallway.
You're coming in from 2. It's 40 feet, then to 60. Going into 4, it's 60 to 40.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They could have
Sucks
just said
for
that.
whoever built it.
Welcome to Wizards of the Coast, dude. They don't
Yeah.
know how to fucking make shit easy. Let's see. Overlooking the hall to the north and south are unguarded 20-foot high ledges that have no railings or battlements. 5 niches are carved into the back wall of each ledge. Each one holds an iron sconce that radiates a faint aura of something. I don't want to say what that word is. In case I shouldn't. But yeah, so they're radiating magic. So it's like dimly lit, but when you kind of walk towards it, they kind of brighten ever so slightly. So you're on 3. The stuff to the right and left of you, those like little hallways, there's sconces in front of each of them. They light up as you pass them.
So it's like Mario
Sure?
when you're in the castle.
I got what she meant.
I was a Crash Bandicoot kid, okay?
I was gonna say I'm old. It's fine.
I mean, look for traps. Can I perception and look for any traps in this hall in this section?
Well, I was actually about to ask if I could have perceptions from everybody. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and check for traps as well.
14 again.
21.
I got a
14.
15 on my.
All right, so
Or
15, 14, 21.
You said perception?
I
I
said
got
perception. 15.
21.
Jesus Christ. Okay. No traps. However, you kind of hear this odd, like, grunting in the distance. Kind of like I'm gonna try here, but it's kind of like a.
Sounds like somebody needs to pinch it off.
Hey, push harder, damn it! You'll open it eventually.
Do I recognize
I'm
that
gonna
voice?
look around to make sure everybody else is hearing it.
Oh yeah, I hear it
Harsh.
too.
Harshnag has a look on his face. Interesting.
So we were beaten here.
Appears so.
You guys want to proceed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
might as
curious
well.
to see who these brave souls are.
Okay.
They might be friendly.
As you guys get closer to Area 4, you see a massive staircase in front of you. The stairs are a little bit bigger than usual because they're made for giants. So it's going to take a little bit more effort to get up the damn stairs. But at the top, you'll see two leather and fur armored men. As they just kind of like look at one another holding like these battle axes. They have not noticed you both all yet. What would you like to do?
They're human.
They seem to be.
I'll,
At least let me.
I'm just gonna stare at them very silently.
I'll just kind of whisper, "What do we do?"
I mean, there's only one way to go, right? I gotta go up the steps and talk to them.
Yeah, I just want to talk to him. Then?
I mean,
Don't see why not.
I don't see another way out. Do you?
All right. I'll Hello, fellow travelers.
They get kind of startled and look over. You hear him mutter something in some kind of gibberish. Another one comes over, kind of a bigger one, over the steps. Oi! What you want?
We're not really sure.
Looking to pass
We're-
through, I guess.
We're here to see the Oracle.
We're exploring.
No oracle here. Be on your way.
I don't think so.
Well, you don't appear to be giants, so I don't think you own this place. In fact, we have a giant here, and so if anybody has rights to this place, it'd be this fellow.
You'll see two more come up alongside of the one in the middle. Two more again. And then a woman and a small dragon walks up to the other side, almost the size of a large dog. So it's a pure white dragon. As it seems to have some big chain collar wrapped around its neck. It kind of comes up apprehensively to the man in the middle. He yanks on the chain. Listen. You don't want this. We were here first. I don't care if you have a giant. Be gone. Last warning.
What are you guys doing?
None of your concern, little man.
Oh, that's rude.
What will it take for us to get through?
You don't want to find out, Dragon Boy.
I kind of do. That's why I asked the question.
I mean, we literally have a giant with us.
I don't want
that
any
in itself
problems. I
speaks
just want to go.
volumes.
I don't want any issues. I just want to pass through. We've had a long journey. Please just let us through.
Sounds like to me you're going to be journeying back even longer.
Yeah.
Except going down's a bit faster.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Can I grab my axe out and try to intimidate him?
Sure. 'Cause- 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 'cause
This always goes well.
What'd you roll?
4,
Oh, 8.
8.
Yeah, no. You pull out your axe. They all just kind of look at one another.
I was just checking to see how sharp it is.
Do I be an asshole about it?
Well, I mean, when are you not an asshole, Geek?
Yeah, that's fair. I just put a hand on your shoulder. It's all right, buddy. I'm gonna step forward and, do the thing. So I need some sort of saving throw. I'll tell you in a second.
Probably a charisma.
Charisma save, DC 19.
And it's if they fail, they're afraid, right?
I'll be right back.
Frightened.
Oh, okay.
They are afeared.
This normally tells us at least who we need to be afraid of in a group.
Typically.
Like, you're the problem. I see.
Sadly, I think it's the little baby dragon.
Well, yes. But I think because it's chained, we could free it and be its friend.
Or it might try to kill us.
Well, let's
least
start
it's
with the
just a baby.
first option. So many dice.
Should we wait for Jedi?
Yeah, I guess.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going to kill him, he should be here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Nothing happens to anyone, and it's the most embarrassing moment of Astreus' life, and he jumps off the mountain.
You guys all see they pull bowls of jamin out of their backpacks. You guys want?
We'll
some
give you
jamin?
all of everything we have if you leave.
We'll give you the giant.
We'll give you the dragonborn.
True.
I could have 2 dragons.
Yeah, see?
All right. You can you can go.
Sweet.
Right.
All right, we got to tell
That's
Jedi
fine.
that was what we did when he gets back.
You
So I
guys
just
sold-
go,
you guys
what?
sold him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, didn't sell him. We gave him away. It's even
So I
worse.
gave you away for free. These guys tried to talk me into bargaining. Fuck. Words are hard.
Word.
Bargaining for a fuck. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
That too. 4.
18.
Ah.
Just rolling to roll. I don't know.
Word. I should have seen if you wanted a dice tower. So you had to roll on the couch.
I'm rolling in the lid that I.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
True.
I love that you stepped over there to talk to him as if you can't just talk to him in the call.
Well, I have him muted.
Ah.
I didn't want to hear him twice, and then same for him.
Ah.
Halt.
What?
What?
You want another healing potion? What?
What? I'll take 2.
It is-
What?
It is kind of entertaining that half of the people in this call are within a 20-foot radius of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days we can actually.
All right,
all
Jedi.
get
So
together.
here's the plan. Oh, I gotta wait.
He doesn't
You
have a
got
headset.
sold.
He's gotta put his headset on. All right. So here's the plan.
We gave you
I
away.
gave you away.
What?
Yeah, we gave you to them. You're going to go join the other dragon. Now we get to go through. You're going with them. Goodbye.
I
mean,
failed
I
the Riz saving throw.
I guess. He's just accepted it. That's so
You
funny.
get, to, you get to hang out with the little white dragon now.
I guess. Cool. Fuck it.
Yeah, no,
but
that's not what happened.
They're just kidding.
No.
Yeah, they're kidding.
I don't know with this group. I can never tell.
it's fair.
Everything's a
Give you
joke
away.
and nothing's a joke at all times.
So Astreus, what do you do here?
I just,
Explain what you
yeah,
do.
I put my hand on Ignis's shoulder and just, it's all right. Step forward, do the thing, wings pop out of my back, eyes go all extra dark. It gets darker in the room we're in.
Oh, great.
And I
So
just-
we
I
can't
suggest
already
you
see.
leave.
Make it worse for us.
You see
I can fix that. It's fine.
The smaller white dragon, kind of like I imagine it's like a dog. The wings gonna get low. Actually, not like a dog, more like a cat. Because for some reason I've always pictured dragons are like cats.
Interesting.
But like the wings kind of get low, spine kind of gets down.
Aw.
You see the woman kind of slowly back off. The man in the middle and the 6 surrounding him all kind of like give you like this weird look. They all look at each other.
Oh.
Ooh, he's got skeleton wings, boys. I'm sorry, that's the wrong voice. Oh, he's got skeleton wings, boys. Big old spooky man over here. You got a skeleton dick you gonna pull out next there?
Okay, Butcher.
So, I have an idea. I don't know if you can let me do it.
We shall see.
So how's the grouping? The main guy is where?
In the middle.
In the middle with the woman and the dragon?
So the dragon and the woman have kind of backed off. The woman's
Okay.
a little bit farther back. The dragon's like not that far back because he's still got the chain.
And then it's like 3 and 3, right? Behind them?
Yep. Like they're equal to the guy in the middle. And I would say it's like if the ceiling's 60 foot, but it goes to 40 foot, probably 20 foot high on top of the stairs.
Okay.
Probably like 6 stairs up. Probably. That makes sense.
Okay.
Ish.
So I want to open a dimension door under 3 of them and have the other end of the dimension door just 500 feet out over the abyss that is this mountain and just drop 3 of them away from here. If you don't think I can, that's fine. It's just an idea.
Hey, I always like ideas. Let me just look up the definition of dimension door.
Yep. No, that's fair.
Yeah, do you have to like roll for it? Is it like a skill?
No, I believe you just do it.
Yeah.
It does it at will, so.
It does say one willing creature.
I drew a
Technically.
tree.
It's a tree.
Nice.
It does technically say one willing creature.
If you draw a
Per
person
level, it's 1, so I can
and
do more.
a house now, that'll be a psychological test. I'm dead serious.
Person in a house, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, I can do that.
it's the willing that's really killing me on it.
Yeah. Contested. Willpower's not a thing, but something like that roll. If not, it's totally fine, and I just won't do it.
You can try a roll, but I'll make you do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
And we'll have a roll off.
Okay. What exactly am I rolling? Like, am I
I'll just
rolling
say
as,
just a-
as it's magic, so it's charisma then?
Only rollies, chap.
How about you just roll me a base d20?
Okay.
Disadvantage base d20.
Oh, fuck.
Question while you're rolling. How far
Uh-huh.
away from us are these people?
Probably like 20, 25 foot.
Interesting.
That's unfortunate. 14. Or a nat 20, but I had to roll at disadvantage.
Ah,
Got.
Crazy.
All right.
no, sir. No,
Okay.
sir.
Then technically you won't see anything else happen. That will still use a spell slot, though.
Good try. I always appreciate.
I had to give it a
ideas.
go. Okay.
Loud noise. I apologize.
Bro's killing stuff.
Yep. Had a little moth friend.
Oh.
It's now in the trash can. And he left a nice little
Rude.
splatter on my desk. I don't like moths. The only moth I like is Mothra, and she's fictional.
Do I have time while that's happening to do a spell?
Sure. I mean, they're just kind of standing there laughing at you guys. So I mean, I'll let you guys do what you want. Within
Okay,
reason.
I would like to do detect thought.
Oh, on who? Or is it just kind of like a?
It's one creature within 30 feet of myself.
Okay. And who would you like to detect the thoughts of?
I think the woman.
Okay.
Let me see.
So let me.
It's a wisdom save with a DC of 12, it looks like.
Wisdom with a DC of 12. Okay. Let me pull up stat block really quickly. Was it this one? Yeah. This one. Also no.
2 slices of pizza and I'm full, bro. That's insane.
Also no. Fuck. Oh. Fucking duh.
Sure.
Got it. Alright. You said a wisdom, DC of 12?
Correct.
Fail. That is a 4.
Damn.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
I learn what is most on the target's mind right now, then.
Un momento, por favor. I need the appendix. Here we go. Okay. What do you detect again? The most.
You learn what is most on the target's mind right now.
Well, besides for just simply being afraid of the Deathwing man who's in front of her, she's eager and also anxious to get to the Oracle to ask it questions about their tribe.
Okay. It says as a magic action on my next turn, but since we're not really in turn, it says I can try to probe deeper.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and do that?
Sure. What do you need? Do you need another wisdom?
I need another wisdom. DC of 12 again.
Fail. That is a 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus
Okay,
4
on
is, yeah.
On a failed save, you discern the target's reasoning, emotions, and something that looms large in its mind, such as a worry, love, or hate.
You have to forgive me. The book's not giving me a whole lot of information to help me with this. A worry, a what, and a what? A love and
A
a hate?
worry, a love, or a hate. It
Oh, it's
doesn't
one
have
of
to
the
be
3.
all.
One of the
Yeah,
3.
it can be.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like, I get more of their like emotion and reasoning.
Okay. So you kind of get this general feeling from her that the men are scared of what she can do. add to that, I'll say that she... Man, the book did not really give me a whole lot here for this. You have to forgive me, I'm kind of making this up on the fly. So the men are afraid of her because of what she can do.
Mhm.
Add to that, she hates the guy in the middle.
I thought she was in the middle.
No, well, she on the side.
The guy that's been
Okay.
talking.
Yeah, the leader guy, her and the dragon, and then 3 guys on each side of them behind them.
Oh, okay. I thought the guy was involved.
Do I get the
got
sense that maybe they aren't allies, like this woman and the men?
No, they definitely seem to be some kind of ally because
Oh.
they're definitely like they look exactly the same, like attire wise.
Okay, so they're some kind of. Are they? So you said okay. So do they look like they're some kind of barbarian tribe or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
From
I'm
what you can
barbarian,
gather.
So
By the way, I'm going to break off the connection there, but she will have a sense that I was in her head.
Okay.
Do I notice any tribe emblems or markings on their clothing?
yeah, that was what I was getting at. If I could recognize what clan or
Let me see if they have a sigil.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
yeah. Yeah.
Stop it, all of you.
Haha, got you all.
That's not helpful in the fucking slightest. I see this one more than I see anything else. Yeah, so we're gonna go. You guys notice they each have some kind of, I want to say elk antlers. Like somewhere on their sigil, or like maybe painted on their chest, or maybe even a couple of them have it like painted on their face. But it's a 4-point antler set.
Huh.
I think that's the right phrase for that. I don't know.
Do I know what clan that is?
Roll me a history check. History check? Let's go history check. I'll also let you do nature if you have a better nature.
Either one's the same. I rolled a 15.
You've seen this sigil before, I'd say. I've been waiting to pronounce this. God damn it. One more. No, right there. Uthgard. Uthgard?
Uthgard.
I will type it in chat.
Uthgard.
Uhtred,
Okay, so
the
do I
Uhtred?
have? Do I know where they're
Uhtred,
from?
son of Uhtred. Where they're from?
The fuck was that?
I didn't hear anything. You asked where you thought they were from?
Yeah.
Let me see if it gives me anything here. I'm gonna say no. You are not sure where they're home tribe is located.
Okay.
But you've heard of this tribe before.
I'm gonna be
Or
like,
at least you know of this tribe.
I'll just say, I recognize your sigils. Utgard clan.
Aye. Uthgard tribe to you, little man.
What's your business here?
You keep asking that same question. But yet, why are we inclined to tell you?
I
How about
suppose
this?
you're not.
What are you doing here?
We already told
Um,
you.
Trying to save the world.
From what?
Evil.
Protect the world from devastation. No, sorry. Pokemon reference.
And what evil? What do you say is evil, really? Maybe you're all evil and we don't know. So maybe getting rid of you would be our way of clearing the world of evil. We don't know you.
It seems to me like you're guarding something.
Well, no, it seems to me like they're trying to get to something. Don't know what. We don't really know exactly what we're here for, but all we know is it has something to do with fire giants and possibly the end of the way of life as we know it. So it'd just be a lot easier for all of us if we all knew why we were here.
Hold. You see they all kind of like group up, start talking, you hear some mumbling. Oi, how's this? You come up. Weapons put away. Big scary wingman puts away his wings. So that way the woman stops pissing herself. We all go in together. We get what we want. You get what you want.
That sounds fair.
Reasonable enough. I never really drew my weapon, so
Yeah, no.
I'll put my axe back on my back.
I'll just
Fair enough.
I'll start
I'll retract my
going
wings
up
or
the
whatever.
stairs.
Harshnag looks very, suspicious of all this, but you watch him put his axe away slowly.
What is the
This
baby
is-
dragon doing?
Currently cowering.
With my wings away, he probably won't be.
Okay.
Unless,
I,
I mean,
uh,
I guess that's up to you. If you want him
Can
to
I
stay
put my
afraid, you
hand
can.
out towards the baby dragon, where they show him everything's all right type deal? Or am I
Sure.
too far away.
When you get up there, you probably could, but they would they would kind of walk away from you a little bit to kind of let you all come up.
Yeah.
So, let me do this.
I just want to make the baby dragon not scared no more.
Right. So, you have to forgive me. There's not a really good picture of what I'm trying to look for here, but I guess this would be the closest. Yeah, because all these other pictures are crazy, kind of crazy looking. But I would say this is kind of what you're looking at. It's 7 of these guys, all kind of differing.
Hey, it's Conan.
Kinda.
William Knife Man. Sorry.
I can't do the scream. And then
They look like sissy lalas.
Don't say that too loud.
he fucking yells it.
We're trying
I'll
not
say,
to fight
also, I
here.
don't think you'd say that.
And then this is what the woman looks like.
Oh,
She looks
it's kind of sexy with that heart in her hand.
right.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
There's something wrong with all of you.
What did I do?
There's a lot wrong
I'm just
with all
sitting
of
here,
us.
man. What did I do?
But
What the
Just
fuck?
because you didn't say it didn't mean you weren't thinking it.
I was judging them.
And then just because, we'll go with that one, I guess. It looks a little bigger in this picture, but just envision it's a bit
Smaller.
smaller. But yeah, so bada boom.
Aw, he's cute.
I mean, it's a pure white dragon, so I mean, it's not too hard to envision here.
Yeah.
But you guys get up to that top step. Ignis, you try to reach out your hand to the dragon. You watch as a couple of the guys kind of like get in front of your hand. Oh, no, no, no. You don't touch the dragon. The dragon's ours, mate.
I mean no harm. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Yeah, we don't want friends.
Mm,
Now, why don't you get the big fella here to open up the fucking door?
Try asking nicely, maybe. What do you think of that?
No, not
Clearly
particularly.
what do we see? What does this door look like?
It is a 40-foot long flight of steps leading. Oh, it was 40 foot. How about that? Leading into 30-foot tall granite doors carved with images of giant gods locked in battles with dragons. The doors are also coated with ice. You see a lot of the ice has been chipped away. You would assume by the gentlemen that have already been here.
I'll look at the big guy and what do you think?
Yeah, I can open it. You see him kind of go up to the door, kind of stretch a little bit, pop his neck. He'll look at the door, grab out the axe, and he'll kind of like throw it up, hit some of the bigger chunks of ice at the top. They'll fall. He'll put his hands on the door. He'll really start to struggle. And they do slowly begin to open. And you'll watch Harshnag fall. You'll watch Harshnag fall to a knee as he's just deeply in breath. Just you watch all these. You watch all these berserker barbarian men and the woman and the dragon just run past him. What do y'all do?
I don't know. I guess we'll follow them.
Okay.
Well, good thing is they'll spring any traps that
Yeah.
are here before we get there.
Okay. I have a bit of a passage from the book, so bear with me. You are now in Anam's temple. Thick frost clings to every surface of this 100-foot-high vaulted chamber. 7 enormous statues dominate this room. If you look at the map, you can see all of the statues. The largest of them is an 80-foot-tall robed giant, his arms outstretched and his face hidden beneath a stony cowl. Facing the glowing archway in the east wall, kneeling in the rows of each side of the statues are 6... What? Kneeling in rows to each side of this statue are 6 statues half its size. There we go. Each impressive in its own rights and depicting a paragon of a type of giant. Hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. These smaller statues face the bigger one in the room's center, and in their outstretched arms, 5 of the giants hold weapons. gifts for their all-father. Only the frost giant seems to be unarmed. Jesus, pardon me. So yeah, you guys have got 6 statues that surround a center statue. The center statue is twice the size of all the smaller ones. Each of the smaller ones seem to be having their arms out, holding up some kind of a weapon, kind of giving it to this bigger statue.
What are the other, like the barbarians doing?
So immediately they're kind of like going around the room. They notice that the other smaller statues have the weapons. So immediately they're trying to climb up on top of these other statues, and they're trying to take these weapons. You watch the kind of the ringleader. He's going around. Yeah, grab it. Grab that one. That one looks good. I want them all. They're gonna sell at a nice price. Grab them all. See if look at their eyes. Look at their eyes. See if there's any gems.
So they were just here to loot.
You assume.
Interesting. I'll look at Arnath to see what his like expression
Who
is.
are you, Doc? Who?
Or not Harnath.
Close.
The big
Astray.
giant. Not
Oh,
Start writing things down.
Oh, Harshnag.
Harshnag. There we go. Sorry. The reason I said Harnath is because there's a character in my other D&D group that's called Harnath.
I thought you were talking about Geek's other character. At
Right.
first.
So was I.
that's what I heard.
What?
Yeah, that's where I was at too.
I was like, why are you talking about Tarnath? You don't even know that guy. Also, if he was here, this wouldn't be a problem anymore.
Yes, Geek, we know you're awesome. Shut up.
Oh, that's not.
I'm kidding.
A 14th level sorcerer would have this over pretty quickly.
So, Wonder, you look at Harshnag.
What is his like expression?
Oh, I mean, currently he's bent over trying to catch his breath. Opening that door kicked his ass. Because you got to think this door is massive and he's not a full-size giant. But when he does finally collect himself, he looks around and his eyes get big as he sees these statues depicting of all of the paragons. And he just kind of goes around. He kind of goes a little towards all of them, and he just starts naming off Grolinator, Scorious Stonebones, Theorem, Surtur, Memnor, and Stramos. I didn't feel like doing that in a voice. I'm sorry. But he names off all of those. Those are all like, he'll look to you all. Those are like the gods of the giants. I haven't been in this room in so long. And he sees the barbarians trying to take the weapons. Not exactly a fan of that.
Would you like us to stop them?
I have a feeling the only way to stop them would be to stop them permanently.
Well,
I'm afraid so.
I
Say
guess
it
we're
ain't
rolling-
so.
I
It's
guess
your,
we're rolling
I will
Your
not
call,
go.
It's my call.
This is you have rights to this more than we do.
Sacred place of the giants.
He'll stand. Okay. He'll slowly start to walk over to the barbarians. Hey, you need help with that? Oi, yeah, hit it down, you big bastard. I'll get it down. He pulls out his axe.
Nice.
He takes the axe and he just brings it straight down on one of the guys. Pretty much, as you can imagine, just obliterating him completely. Because, Harshnag's axe is like 3 times the size of a normal human.
Right. Plus, he kind of probably would have had advantage because this guy did not see it coming.
No.
Exactly.
And,
He had the high ground.
But I guess question for the group. I know we've already went past our allotted 2 hours.
We've always gone
Right.
past 2 hours.
I mean,
Yeah, but we have to be up early.
It's been at least
I was gonna
3.
say, that's
That's
more
my
up to
thing,
you
it's-
guys
it-
than us.
Yeah,
So
I'm cool. Whatever.
I was gonna say, it's like
The
noon
combat-
for me.
the combat will probably take a bit because there is, now 5 guys plus the shaman plus the dragon.
Well, I'm gonna try to convince the shaman and the dragon to be our friend.
Okay.
I have a plan.
I want to kill the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. So I ask you this, Guardians of Phandalin, with us reconvening on August 1st, do we want to do this battle now or do we want to wait?
I think that's up to you and Brackle, not the rest of us.
Brackle looks like she's over it. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm okay with waiting
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah,
you guys
I
want to
think
do.
we need to wait.
because
'Cause-
knowing us and how our battles go, it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning by the time we finish.
That's kind of where
Could be,
my
could
brain
be.
is at too.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right, well we'll do this then. You guys watch Harshnag walk up and he fucking obliterates the dog piss out of this one barbarian. His axe goes straight into the ground. The wave from his force shakes the floor. All these other barbarians, they just kind of like turn around really quickly. Their eyes huge. A couple on top of the statues of Therm, which by the way is the frost giant paragon, not having a weapon, which they just found out as they climbed him.
Dumbasses.
They look over, eyes huge, and we will roll initiative on August 1st.
Nice.
That's a few days from now.
Yeah, definitely not a month from.
Almost
yeah.
a month and a half.
Yeah. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back a little bit after August. Of course, I believe we'll probably most likely live on twitch.tv/geekslays, of course. You can, of course, watch all the other episodes of Story King's Thunder and The Lost Mine of Phandelver on the channel here, along with the Tides of Retribution group. You can watch all those right now. I highly recommend you do. But okay, as we end, ladies and gentlemen,
Have a safe
questions,
4th of July, everybody.
questions, comments, concerns.
Do we
So,
level up?
level up. I was just gonna-
Yeah.
We just leveled up.
Do we level up?
I actually need you guys to level down.
No.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
That's fine
Am I
because I didn't
am I
really
still
gain much when I
leveled
leveled
up?
up. So
Well, that's what happens when you play a barbarian.
Am I still with them? Because I could do this like an inside job type deal. Like, I'll roll initiative and like trip them or something. That'd be good.
Jesus.
Ugh.
That was fun.
Cool.
All right.